Are we on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Microphone check. Lights. Cameras. Hit me. This is swanky. This is lifestyle. This is culture. Welcome to the social center of everything culture. Culture Daily.
15 a.m. on this Friday morning. My name is Serial. You're tuned in to Culture Daily's big conversation. Glad if you're listening on Plus 89.9 on your radios or watching us on 3 Music TV, streaming on Facebook, and of course broadcasting on Sky 181 Channel 7. Good morning. Dinamilo. We're here live bringing you the massive conversation. Now today we've got something big to talk about, something that's at the heart of the creative industry's conversations. Whether you're a consumer, you're just a bystander, or you're a participant and a contributor, this conversation is definitely something that you're going to want to get in with us on. I'm talking about Play Ghana, talking about the commitment that we're trying to drive up to the consumption of Ghanaian music and appreciating Ghanaian music acts way more than we currently seem to be doing. But before we do that, of course, Pepsodent says every time we eat, foods and sugars are trapped between our teeth, leading to tooth decay, gum disease, and in some cases, foul breath. Brushing every morning and night with Pepsodent Cavity Fighter gives your teeth the protection they need, leaving you with 10 times stronger teeth. Now, Pepsodent comes in Pepsodent Charcoal White and Pepsodent Herbal Toothpaste, available in every shop near you. This is endorsed by the Ghana Dental Association with 25 years education on brushing day and night. If you have any doubts where to get Pepsodent, it's 0800-200030, 0800-200030. That's the number you call. Your teeth get sparkly.
So what's the association called?
Ghana Dental Association.
Ghana. You said Ghana.
Yeah,
You thought we missed it. You thought we missed it.
Oh, it's okay. It's Ghana.
Ghana Dental Association.
I don't know how, but L just finds his way in there. Something like the last time, what did I say? Creative.
Ghana Dental Association.
Monomon call foreign. That's the main As I'm in a Chantel, no, your TSA, innit? It's a UK thing, yeah?
It's a UK thing, fam.
Discover a world of innovation, a world of luxury, and a world many of us dream about owning. Discover a world of Bang and Olufsen. Located in Accra, Ghana, Atlantic Tower, Liberation Road 1. They bring you high-end electronics that you will love to own every day, every month, every year. They've got drool-worthy electronics for you to pick and enjoy. I'm talking about home theaters, speakers, headphones, television sets, sound bars, you name it. Big screen TVs right there. Bang & Olufsen for the best multimedia experience. Bang & Olufsen like no one else. So far, were you at the place yesterday?
No, Chantel
was there.
How was it? It was amazing. Congratulations to Bang & Olufsen on the BO Lab 8. Phenomenal product. Phenomenal.
Definitely. So they've added one. They told you every day, every month, there are new deals. There's BO Lab 8 now on the roster, and it's Christmas time. Don't let me talk too much. You understand? All right, man.
They're also running their gift of music campaign.
So there's even a campaign.
It's a time to gift somebody something.
Go and buy.
If you have the moolah to give to the person, that's actually nice because the prizes are scrumptious.
Delicious. It's time for Promised Land 2023. The Rebirth Edition is happening on 26th December 2023. The 5-star General King Promise is going to give you an experience like never before. La Palm Royal Beach on that 26th. The tickets will be going down for 300 CDs and 500 CDs for VIP. Just dial star 725 star 9080 hash, star 725 star 9080 hash, or tickets at IamKingPromise.com. This is sponsored by EcoBank, Fanta, and Hisense. Official media partners: YFM, 3 Music, Guide Radio, Plus FM, Breeze FM, MX24, Kojo Sheldon Studios, and Kokonsa, Amayal Deborah, GH Kweku, GH Hyper, Zion Felix, GhanaMusic.com, Kobe Che, and Ronnie is everywhere. Promised Land 2023. See you there. Remember, La Palm Beach Hotel, star 725 star 9080 hash. You get your tickets right there in the palm of your hand. Lenny Lumate, what you got?
Yes. I mean, like I always say, it's Christmas, right? Abonting season is upon us, and in the Abonting season vibe and festivities and flair, Cut and Braid Saloon is going to be organizing their Ghana Lifestyle Fair 2023. Now, this will be happening at the Legon City Mall, right opposite the University of Ghana. Just in case you don't know that, if you are a vendor or a trendsetter, you are encouraged to hit them up. It's happening from Monday 18th to Friday the 22nd of December 2023. They'll be transforming your style with a team of talented barbers and braiders. And so if you're a woman who likes to keep it short like I do, you can find the braiders there, like AC does as well. If you're a woman who likes to braid, you can find them. If you're a man who likes to keep it short, trimmed, nice and suave, you can get to Cut and Braids as well. If you're a man who likes to get your hair braided as well, you can find them there as well. This is just to say that there's something for everybody. So whether you're looking for a sleek new haircut or intricate braids that turns heads, they've got the skills and expertise to make sure your style dreams are a reality. They will also be there for 24 hours in a day, throwing in freebies. So yeah, just go there, get your hair cut, get your hair braided, and also grab some freebies as well. There's also going to be loads of entertainment for an unforgettable experience. For more information, you can call to make inquiries on 059 4011704 or walk in for that style upgrade. Still in the spirit of, being out all day, all night long, one place got you on lockdown, and that is District 24, providing you with a 24-hour food service. And so when you step out late in the night and it's 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and you're now going home, or even 10 a.m., because we are told that some parties are going to, last through the night till 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. So if that is you and you're going home hungry, guess what? You can either head into District 24 at East Legon or get home and then tap into their 24-hour delivery system. So brace yourself for a food adventure that is as epic as their playlist. District 24 and Breakfast to Breakfast Ghana has you covered 24/7 this festive season. Go there with your squad and experience live cooking in the open kitchen and enjoy the world's taste under one roof at District 24. For the night owls, Breakfast to Breakfast Ghana offers the best meal options to refuel your energy and satisfy your night cravings. You can drop by anytime. District 24 in East Legon is on the Lagos Avenue. You cannot miss it. Or Breakfast to Breakfast in Osu. Experience the convenience of 24-hour delivery service. Check out the menu on the Instagram page on for District 24 is DSTRKT_24. For Breakfast to Breakfast is simple. Breakfast to Breakfast_Ghana.
Well, once you've had something to eat and you are satisfied, we now have to think about your fashion, of course. Hello, fashion enthusiasts and trendsetters. Brace yourselves for a wardrobe revolution. This message is brought to you by the fashion destination that believes in the mantra, everybody deserves to dress well, so please do. LC Waikiki is not just a brand, it's a commitment to bringing affordable fashion to every family worldwide, and now they've set their stylish footprint in Ghana. LC Waikiki is your one-stop destination for fashion-forward finds for every member of the family. Whether you're looking for latest trends, comfortable casuals, or chic outfits, LC Waikiki has got you covered. You see what they did there? Pun intended. Step into a world where fashion meets affordability, where style knows no bounds, and where your entire family can express themselves through their clothing choices without breaking the bank. Don't miss out on the fashion extravaganza happening at LC Waikiki, because everyone deserves to dress well. Visit them today at Achimota Retail Centre, Accra Mall, or Junction Mall. And once you've got your drip and your look sorted, step out to some of the hottest parties in town, and one of them is going to be Manifestivities. Are you ready for the ultimate Dirty December experience? On December 17th, Manifestivities is back with a bang at the Untamed Empire on the Spintex Road. This year, we're celebrating 5 decades of hip-hop music and culture. On the main stage, witness performances by Asaka Boys, Ladipo, La Mem Gang, Show Dem Camp, A. Reese, and of course, yours truly, your boy Manifest, and many more surprise guests. But that's not all. The Hennessy Gen Next stage will feature the best talented young rappers, dancers, and DJs, plus a hip-hop art exhibition dubbed The Culture Beats, Rhymes, and Representation. And of course, an exclusive Absa Lounge for our VIP guests, and an area filled with mouth-watering food and drinks to fuel the vibes all night long. Don't miss out on this unforgettable night. Manifestivities 2023 happening live and direct December 17th at Untamed Empire. Time 3 p.m. Get your tickets now for 250 Ghana cedis regular and 550 for VIP at www.manifest.art. Dial star 365 star 88 star 32 hash and follow the prompts. For table 055 941 6230 055 941 6230. Manifestivities is sponsored by Hennessy, ABSA, Partners 3FM TV3, City FM, City TV, Through Music in the House, Pulse Ghana, and Air Tickets. Manifestivities 2023 celebrating 50 years of hip hop. Come dressed to impress in your LC Waikiki, of course, at your hip hop best. See you there.
All right, definitely we will see you there. But it's a bunting season, and it seems the weekend is packed. Now, Party on the Field says, join us for an unforgettable experience at the official launch of the Party on the Field, the biggest Amapiano and Afrobeats festival this December, where the rich and mighty will display their wealth and grandeur. Dress to impress in your finest attire and capture the perfect photo to show off your style as we end the year on a high note. Now, this will be taking place on Friday, the 15th of December, 2023. That's today. The venue is Front Back Accra, and the official partners happen to be Skanking, 3 Music Networks, and Front Back Accra. Trust me, you do not want to miss this, and the event is strictly by invitation. They don't call you, don't come there. Hello. Thank you very much. Anyways, moving on. I know, right? Hey, the bounces at those events too.
I know.
Don't be embarrassed. Okay. Now moving on. Now we're saying people are winning big on 590 mobile just by dialing star 959 hash, selecting the game of the day, be it Monday special all the way to Sunday Asida. But it's like boys don't know the rundown, so let me tell you. Okay. Since you play via Momo, your winnings are also paid via Momo the same day, and this kind of excitement makes boys want to talk too much. Let me tell you something. That your girlfriend that's telling you that when you win on 590 mobile, you know she's gonna get hair, clothes, and bag. Trust me, when you get that money, your account will be empty. So learn to keep it mute. Imagine if your mother gets to know, she will give half of your winnings to the church and harvest, and not even speak of your boys, all of the booze for town. Trust me, you will be the bomber when you've not even signed up for it. So Chale, you for no say, money changes people. So keep your winnings on the hush hush. Always remember to stake responsibly, not for persons below the age 18. 590 mobile Edda Wansem.
It is in your hands. And just like that, we have collected Ghana music into our hands. Everybody say hooray, hooray. Hooray. All right, maybe not. So the big conversation in the creative space was yesterday. We saw some videos trending. I don't know, it was yesterday, right?
Yeah, it was.
Saw some videos trending. We were not invited or informed, but I mean, that's neither here nor there. We are nobody. But regardless, we saw the video of a great initiative that the Creative Arts Agency's lead officer decided to bring to bear, saying that they were looking at developing the cultural policy to accommodate the fact that Ghanaian music should be prioritized systemically throughout our systems. And when I say our systems, I'm talking our media landscape, saying that there's a percentage share, whether 70-80% playing Ghana music and then playing everything else, a nice mixture to ensure that we get the prominence and then we get the kind of elevation that we have been craving for. Because whether we say it boldly or we don't say it boldly, the Nigerians, everybody's saying foreign music. I
know. I don't know why they are shunning from it. Like, it's Nigerian music.
It's Nigerian
music.
So we're referring to, yeah, of course we don't want to seem like it's Ghana versus Nigeria, but we had a show called Ghana anyway.
Go there, because even okay, you when you start.
Cyril, you start.
Anyway,
no, because we do things and then we wheel around and make it seem like somebody is to blame when nobody is to blame, right? Like there are people on the stakeholder ladder, several ladders down and up, who have contributed to this one way or the other. Because we are even told that some people who are even part of the hashtag Play Ghana initiative are the same people who have foreigners, quote unquote, come into the clubs and pay DJs to play Nigerian songs because then they want to cater to their visitors, right? And then you wheel around and God knows what sort of vision that you have seen and make it seem like, like we should play Ghana. Honestly, like you don't have anybody to blame.
Before Lenny burns down the building,
fire extinguisher, please.
I want you guys to focus on my cute face. Because now what we are trying to do today, what the conversation we are trying to have here is in no way taking a bat or a stick to the Play Ghana agenda. Everybody here loves and believes in the Play Ghana agenda. What we are doing is being constructive in our criticism of certain behaviors,
analytical,
and being analytical of the facts and the data that we might or might not have explored thoroughly before setting this ball rolling. Because if we don't tick those boxes, cross those T's, dot those I's, we may have a hashtag, we may have a mentality and a mindset, but as a system, as a project, it might not succeed. And we'd rather say it now at the beginning so that whoever is uncomfortable can fix it than wait and have another big conversation on why it failed. God forbid, knock on wood. So that is why we are here. This is not a bashing Play Ghana session. This is great initiative. What boxes do we need to take to make sure that nothing can penetrate this initiative and Ghana music can indeed have its day? Now, I have a totally different junction that I'm passing. Okay. But before we get to that junction, let's check out the video of exactly how it went down. We have that lined up somewhere. I have some tweets and some comments from some key stakeholders as well. I myself have some thoughts that I'd like to share. And then I have some data, which is going to maybe derail everything and make me the bad guy for the weekend. But let's see.
The bad guy.
See, when he's saying that it's not a bashing, in the same sentence, you make you the bad guy.
If the doctor says I'll save your life, doesn't mean he's not going to cut you.
I like that.
So we're about to have a surgery. Rapper now. Let's go to the video. Away we go.
Or any other group. Let's make sure ours is ours. And let's make it appealing to the masses. This is by drumming it in every other day. If we play foreign music to Ghanaians every time, that's what they are on, and that's what they play. So when you go check Apple Music Top 100 Ghanaian songs, you see foreign music. But that's what they hear on their radio. That's what they vibe to. So that's what rings in their head. So when you want to play something here, they want to play their favorite, they go and play that, and you can't blame such an individual because they've been indoctrinated, if I'm using the right word. So if we want to do this, it has to be strategic and deliberate. Okay.
Blessings to everybody. See, with me, everything I say is brief and short and heartfelt. You know, this is not a blame game. We are not blaming DJs, we are not blaming artists, we are not blaming consumers. It's a step in the right direction for us all in our music and our culture. So play now. Blessings.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening.
Well, that was the man Samini on stage, Black Sheriff, and of course Small God joining them, all furthering the agenda and being patriotic in their element, bringing their star power together there with the Creative Arts Agency to push this forward, and we love to see it. Now, the man Shatawale also had something to say, a bit contrary to the mood and the tone that was laid in that press conference, and we're going to look at Shatawale's post on his Facebook page, and then we'll also put that on ice and see what we do about that as the conversation progresses, if we can have that up. Yeah. So anyway, while we it's a big tweet, so it's a big post. So whilst we are loading, we found it is heavy. So now carrying onto the TV is a small problem. So now while they're putting it up on the screens, it was basically advice to young creatives saying, do your thing, watch your front, don't count on anybody so much that they are doing anything magical to save. Basically, that this is not going to, what I understood is that this is not going to make the work easier for you. Now, because they say play Ghana, so when you release the song, go to sleep. So, of course, some words that I won't be mentioning. 2 hours ago, upcoming artists, please don't let them lie to you. Ghana music has been effed up, not today. I saw it and spoke about it, and now I am the industry's enemy. They don't have any plans for creatives. So please, I beg you, find your way and don't follow their ways. My foolish advice, quote unquote, to the sarcasm there, the man, Mr. Charles Niama Mensa, aka Shatta. Well, I agree with Shatta. I've complained about Ghana music too severally myself.
100.
To the point where people don't like me too, but it's fine. And I think it's a bit of a nice timing that he decides to stir up the water at this time that we are pushing a Play Ghana agenda, because I aligned with him when it came to the fact of quality and asking the question that, yes, play Ghana, but are we also pushing for Pay Ghana? Are we pushing?
Hello.
Holy Spirit,
Anybody Let's go.
Can I please have the tweet up? Yeah, so.
Cyril, you're in the spirit.
I mean, I don't know. It touched me this morning.
Preach.
Hey, so while we are playing Ghana, are we having as much stakeholder conversations and real conversations and bringing the big wigs in on Pay Ghana? What about the quality of what we are going to play Ghana? What about the systems that we are going to use to play Ghana? What about the entities that play Ghana? What about the venues that we need to develop so that we can ensure that after we play Ghana, we can perform Ghana? These are the ecosystem pillars that will sustain Play Ghana. You cannot promote one finger off the hand and say you are a boxer. I'm going to box with this finger. All the fingers need to come together to make a fist.
Yes.
And that's what we need to take down the problem we are facing. Are we doing this in the middle of it and ready to fight, or are we putting this together? So let's get the tweet up. Let me run through, and then of course we'll now get into the data of it all.
Break it down.
Play Ghana is awesome. However, when we play Ghana 70 or 80% of the time, are we also developing ways to pay Ghana? It would be quite pointless to have our songs on massive rotation and not have any system that compels the media houses, venues, etc. to duly pay you through some functional royalty system. Who is tracking the plays? And as an artist, how do you know what's going on with your music once this massive amplification begins? Gamro, we already know the issues since day one. Musica, we're not going to get into it. Where do I go as an artist? Who is driving the back end of Play Ghana so we can pay Ghana artists as well? If I have a radio station, TV station, nightclub, event, and I defy this initiative and continue playing foreign music, and I say I am doing Tanzania month or Egypt week, they say we shouldn't mention Nigeria, South Africa week.
Yes.
What is in place to ensure that this Play Ghana agenda is enforced? We all love the initiative, and I personally am 100% for it, and I think it's long overdue. However, I think answers to questions like these would help us build a solid ecosystem that will stand the test of time. Patriotism isn't enough. We need a 360 system that ensures Play Ghana won't miss a beat. Now, of course, people came into the comments and said, yay, and then some people said, nonsense. Let's do it small, one step at a time, baby steps. I saw all of it, but this is the problem with us. Criticism and joint brainstorming doesn't take anything away from us. It's the ego that usually hates criticism. But logically, you would know that iron sharpens iron, and two heads are always better than one. I don't think Ghana's music agenda, Play Ghana, is a baby steps, let's start and figure it out.
We've been having this conversation for years on end.
You don't start something as colossal as a mandatory music quota without putting in place the other systems that are going to propel and enforce this. I personally know that there's a Ghana DJs Association. I don't know if anybody from that association was at that event or has been contacted as to how they fit into this policy.
They're already missing some stakeholders.
I know there's a Ghana Spinners Association. They are different from the Ghana DJs Association. They play the year. They have the tip that you hear echoing in your area.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the Ghana Spinners Association. Over 15,000, 20,000 individuals signed up on this association. I can get you the data. Not a single one of them was there. I verified. There are other key stakeholders that were not there. And I say it's great to lead with celebrity, but celebrity is always good for the amplification.
Yeah.
When you have the plan and the plan is perfect, and you bring a big artist to say this is the plan, then the strong plan proceeds everywhere. Not everything needs to be planned, managed, executed with artist involvement. Technical stakeholders who know how the airwaves work, who know how playlisting work, who know how scheduling, how performances, how events, how penetration, data analysts. These are the people you need to tell you that if we say we are putting a quota together, what are the repercussions? What are the positives? What is the landscape now? What are the contingencies? Should A happen, C? To C happen, E? Then you have a system. But out of patriotism and zest and whatever, and we say, well, let's start something and small, it's how we have started a lot of things.
And then it didn't go anywhere.
And it didn't go anywhere because we have a problem with maintenance as a people. We have a problem with follow-up, consistency, improvement. Things have been the certain way they've been. Look at Musical Gamro. Maintenance, consistency, improvement. That's what they've lacked.
Every day is another story.
Every day, different story, election, this, that. Now we have new execs in place. All the promises again. Another year is ending.
Because the foundation is weak.
It's shaky.
You understand? So my question, of the questions listed there, just as Shatta said, is the quality, the system around it. How are we adding this same celebrity power, these voices, this involvement of the creative arts and all that? How are we adding it to amplify these other things and make sure that these other things also stand the test of time? When you build a software, let me just use that as an analogy. When they build Twitter, one of the first things they put it through is called a stress test, where the assumption is, what if this app goes phenomenally well? And you wake up one day and everybody in the world is on this app. Can your software handle the pressure, the thing you are wishing for? If it happens, can you handle it? That's why most of the times you go to the bank and say the system is down. Most of the time it's bad response to the pressure. Or you open an app, it's not loading. Sometimes you go to a website, they tell you the server is down, check back in 5 minutes. It's too much. So this thing could go phenomenally well, where everybody says, okay, let's play Ghana music. Have we put systems in place to educate these artists who are going to get these massive plays but still be running from their landlord?
Right?
Have we put systems in place to make sure that if they play Chantel's music 50,000 times in a month, Chantel can go somewhere without struggle and pick up her check?
And no complain
about anything.
Tiny money.
It's not even about playing
of
the songs only. It's not even about playing of the songs only, right? Because time and time we see that people use songs in ads, even that they don't even get to the right person to say, "I'm using your song in an ad. I want to, pay. I want to pay you this amount of money," and then it becomes a lawsuit, right? Like everybody. That's why I said everybody has a role to play.
It's crazy,
and it's just doing the hashtag, I don't know, but
honestly,
it really doesn't work.
I feel like if we want to be really honest, I hope no one comes for me, but this thing started as a tweet. Next thing is like, okay, this is a good idea, why not push it? But the first thing we did wasn't to find who are the stakeholders that we need to call or have a conversation with in order to push the agenda. First thing was media, and they always want to blame the media. And the media, we don't play Ghana music, and it's our fault. And then later it's like, it's a 360 something. Now we have to call producers. But apparently even the Spinners Association have no idea about this press conference that has taken place. And if they don't know, how many people, let's say people don't watch TV. Let's just say people don't watch TV. But there are funerals happening on their build every Saturday. They create blockages and there's music literally everywhere. Did you hear? And there's literally, these people play music all the way. Imagine, these people have no idea about it. They are still going to play whatever music they want to play. They have no idea about Play Ghana. How would they play Ghana?
We can argue that these people even play more Ghanaian songs
let me get
than
true
anybody else.
So, fun fact.
True though, but then they have no idea.
Fun fact. This Play Ghana agenda is aiming its gun at the wrong people.
I agree with you.
I was about to say the same thing.
The problem with the music, the imbalance in the numbers, is not about radio or TV or events. It's about DSPs. It's about music marketing. It's about budgets. It's about
promotion.
It's about Nigerians having money to do billboards in Accra. It's about foreigners having money to engage Ghana music promoters to promote their music.
Yeah.
And the Ghana music promoters, some of which were at Play Ghana, taking that money. So it is not about what you hear on Plus FM by force. That is going to make you go on Spotify or Apple Play or Audiomack, anything. It's about what is being forced to you on that app. I think critically, that was missed.
Yeah.
And the assumption would be, if I play Chantel's music enough on radio, Lenny will be curious enough that when she opens Spotify, she'll go and listen. But we all stand to prove that if the song is not a banger,
It won't get that.
nobody's going to go into
If
Spotify
this is
anything.
Exactly.
That may say, well, radio, so a Ghana, and you mean Spotify.
That's what I'm saying.
It's-
Am I obligated as a Ghanaian if I don't like the quality of music, or
At
if I
this
don't
point,
like
it's
the
becoming
song?
be patriotic and listen to Ghana music by force.
At this point, it's becoming by
and
force.
also guys, I feel like there's some level of entitlement when it comes to our artists, right? Because if you look at it genuinely, it's not like you can't go a whole day without hearing any Ghanaian song on TV or radio.
Yeah.
Constantly is played, right? Probably we can also have the conversation on the percentages, right? But if you have to blame the media, we are not to blame
We are
for
the
it.
last, though.
Exactly. When you put
We are
out
the
your
last.
songs in focusing on quality instead of quantity, there's no way we are going to shun the music or not play it, right, on DSPs or even on socials or traditional media. There's no way we are not going to tap into it. Same way, if you go and release your quality songs and you go to sleep, everybody will go to sleep on you.
Exactly.
Typical example I'm going to use is Davido. He knew how good the Timeless album was. Yet still, have we seen the promo that Davido put into pushing that particular
At the point
album?
we were even tired.
Like
she didn't do the video story about him.
constantly, like every day there was something
our
new
defense,
when
Davido
it came to
Davido is
Davido.
a key
Let's say no, okay, fine. Let's say Davido is even a Nigerian artist. I have written on this on my socials. What Stonebwoy has done with his Fifth Dimension album is so beautiful to see. He didn't release the album knowing how good the album was and then went to sleep. If Stonebwoy had gone to sleep on the Fifth Dimension album, we wouldn't have seen all the interviews he did surrounding the album, all the marketing, all the promotion, right? The music video he released with Angelique Kidjo. We wouldn't have seen the spin-off that he did with Ras on the remix. We wouldn't have seen all of the performances that he did. We wouldn't have seen all of these things, right? That even had people pushing for him to get a Grammy nomination, right? Regardless of him saying that the song was quality. So give us the quality, but in the same light as you're giving us the quality, make sure that you follow through with your marketing and promo is really, really important.
Yes.
Because these same people who will say they don't want to pay, maybe if you want to just grease the palm of a Ghanaian DJ or a Ghanaian media personality to push your song, you won't do that. But when you go outside of Ghana, you want to do that outside of the country for these people to play your songs. It's the same way that when these Nigerians, maybe they won't pay the Nigerian DJs or media personalities in Nigeria, but when they move out of the space, that maybe, just maybe, but when they move out of their space, they understand that I need to be able to want to push my music, right? And then they do it in their space as well as outside. But if you just release the song and then you sit there, I will play it, guys. I don't think that anybody here will say they don't hear me play a Ghanaian song a day. Constantly, every day I do it. But this is just like what 0.0000001% of the population. Yeah,
Lenny will always tell you.
I do that all the time. But like, what can you do? So it's frustrating when they want to pin it on the media to say that it's media that is not letting their songs gain some popularity or traction. Like, it's really sad.
A lot of the people who are pushing this agenda on social media, even though it's coming from a good place, patriotism and the need to see us win, which is something nobody will fight, are also not exposed to Ghana. We have this fallacy where we think Accra is Ghana. Now, I have stats that might concern you and might educate us all and change our perceptions. Because I think if I take Uncle Waffles to Hohoi, my hometown, I don't think she'll get any celebrity treatment. If I take Uncle Waffles to Bale Bamboy, I don't think she's going to get any superstar treatment. I doubt she's even been played there 5 times. We sit in Accra and take our micro experiences and use those as representative of the entire country.
It's myopic.
So what I did on that hunch was I reached out to our good friends at Good Music, who have been on our show and have interacted with multiple radio stations across the country, artists, Gamro, Musica, everybody. They have a listening system that listens to our airwaves with AI, software, blah, blah, blah. I won't get into that. But basically tells you each day, month, year, just like Bang & Olufsen, who is being played, how many times, and where. And the discrepancy between the amount of Ghanaian songs played in Accra and the amount of Ghanaian songs played outside Accra is 10-fold at minimum. Let me say that again. So if they are playing 10 Ghana songs in Accra, any radio station, outside Accra, Kwewu, Kumasi, Ho, Tamale,
It's 100.
they are playing 100 Ghanaian songs. So a Play Ghana problem might not exist
That's
in
actually
those
true.
places.
And they may not even relate to what you're saying.
Yes.
Because they play it.
So another question that our policy leaders and our drivers of this beautiful agenda need to question is this a Ghana problem
Oh, it's an
or
Accra
is it an
issue.
Accra issue?
Ah,
Because most of our artists as well, no matter how big they are, their stronghold is Accra.
true.
Yes, your die-hard fans are in your hometown and your region, and you do a show for them, and you do this and you do that and do that. But lastly, your big deals, your big brand, your billboards, your everything you are doing is in Accra. Most people measure the attraction by Accra. We've given advice to many artists here that look at your analytics. If we Swedru, they love you.
Go to
Delete and go and rent a
Swedru.
place at Swedru, and every Saturday show your face somewhere and
See,
rock it.
Kofi Mole
They'll
will
say
be
you-
a typical example. Kofi Mole plays a lot of shows outside of Accra. It's crazy because constantly, like, because a friend of mine is on their team, Pep Junior. So constantly they're out of Accra. Constantly they are, somewhere playing shows that you don't even think that, people will even want to go to, So it's like just find where your stronghold is. It's not always about Accra.
Fancy Gadam.
Typical
Yeah,
example.
You know, I
Like,
loved in the north.
I mean,
Guys.
this thing is even now coming to me. I'm noticing that, Funny Face had this thing with Dano Milk where we had to go on a walk in Jamestown, and Kosti brought my mind to it that we had been there the whole time and not even one single Nigerian song can be played. In fact, forget the 3 songs. It was strictly Ga music. That's all they were playing, and they know the music. They will dance to it, and I'm like, who sang this? Maybe you hear Gasmela in there, but they have their own artists.
Yeah.
See. And I was told that they are not even looking for Spotify and Apple Music. Their mind is not there.
Nobody's
They
mind is
have
there.
their pen drives, and these are the problems we should be fixing. How do we get all these people in the space on a platform where they can enjoy other Ghanaian music?
Because
even
guess what?
aside-
This is still the same Accra.
yeah, it's
And,
still Accra.
you know,
That's what I'm saying. It's not even outside of Accra. This is just here in Chenia. If you pick car, you reach.
If they say Accra, we think it's all Ghanaians. There's Lebanese, there's Indians, there's Chinese, there's Arabs, there's Egyptians, there's Americans, there's
Ivorians,
British, there's
literally
Ivorian.
everybody.
So this is a chart from Good Music. I think it's 2020 or 2021. I don't know if I can scroll to the bottom so that I see the total plays. Which radio station is this? Maybe you can help me. Yeah, so this is Love FM in Kumasi. Now, Love FM in Kumasi, for a period, same period, I think there's a period of a month, has 1,257 plays of Ghanaian music. Okay? 1,257. Now, I want them to put up an Accra station. I don't know. We are just digging in the box. So this is not a jab at any of the stations. Now, this is City. City played in the same month under review, where Love FM plays 1,000-something plus Ghanaian songs. That, not to say Love FM didn't play other songs, though. They played other songs. But out of the whole quota of songs they played, 1,200 plus were Ghanaian. For City, there was only 813, 400 plus less. Not to say City didn't play other songs, they did.
Yeah.
Let's go to another outside of Accra conversation. So this must be Okweu, out there in Kweu. So this is a key enclave. See
Crazy
the kind of
numbers.
So
That's
2,291
291
plus songs played in a month.
in 30 days.
In 30
That's
days.
a lot.
And the kind of artist, the number one on Okweu is, this is a remix from KK
Alongside
Batman, alongside Tiny.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
What?
And look at the artist, DJ KK Fosu. No, how many people are listening to KK Fosu in Accra?
In Accra now.
On Spotify.
DJ Ekia. I don't know.
I don't know her.
DJ
You don't know
Ekia.
DJ
No,
Kia? Oh,
no,
she's
no.
been around for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kiddy, Thunder, Kwesi your thing. God, they bless me. Oh,
Which?
that's from what 15.
Yeah, I've not
14?
even heard that song in
Yes.
a while in this Accra.
Selena Boateng me dofopa. Lord Kenya me do.
Wow.
Kwesi Arthur, African Girl featuring Shatta. Eshawn and Eshawn again. Someone Loves Me. Flo Kingston. Don't worry, fire.
Close
lady.
to King. Calm down.
Eshawn again, Achia. And then Kofi Kinata, Strongman, Bessa Simmons, Okonfo Kwade, Adina, Miss V. Now, even some of our favorites, I don't see Stonebwoy there.
Yeah.
I don't see Sarkodie. I don't see Wendy Shade there. And this is the same Ghana.
Where's Kim Promise though?
There's no, is there Kim Promise there? So February. Now, this is what we are talking about. Even in the Ghana, there is a massive discrepancy between
Outside Accra.
what we are playing here and what is being played outside Accra. So as we are doing Play Ghana, yes, let's push. Yes, let's fire. Let's set the agenda. But let's set the agenda tactfully.
Yeah.
Not to dispel people's vim and give the impression that the whole Ghana is on fire. From the data, this is not Cyril's opinion, from the data that is available, the low patronage of Ghanaian songs is highest in Accra. Go and get your data, check it and tell me I'm wrong. Tag me, I will apologize on air.
Bombshell.
That I'm saying it again. In Okweu FM.
Okay. Yeah.
KK Fosu for a month was the most played artist. February 2020. Go check their own playlist to corroborate the story. KK Fosu, I don't know his place in Accra. So are we to say KK Fosu is not getting played because we are not playing him in Accra? Does Accra define Ghana's listening landscape? Are we developing systems to solve problems in Accra or to solve problems in Ghana?
I think I know some problem.
Fire.
Communities, right? In Accra, there's communities that people have created, and they want to be, I'm the cool kid. If I'm listening to your music, it's great. And so if we are in a club and let's say a DJ Lenny is playing your music, you've reached that kind of thing, because DJ Lenny has this community that listens to her, and so you hear it recurrently because, oh, I heard DJ Lenny play, so let me also
It's
play.
the-
Exactly.
It's the it thing.
It's the it thing. But then the it thing is not the it thing everywhere.
Yeah.
It's where you find yourself.
Yeah.
And so the minute you move out, that it thing is not even it anymore.
As if
Even
I-
right outside
if
the
I
club,
go
it may
to,
not even be the
It may not be it anymore.
Yeah.
The people who stand outside the nightclub selling us the PK and the mentors and all those things.
Yeah.
You think they care about what's being played there? If I go to Bali Bomboy, think anybody is doing this?
You never know, though. You never know.
But you get what I'm saying. Before I find somebody who is doing this up there or in Zebila.
Yeah. Because seriously, when you look at Fancy Gadam Haja for real,
look at Fancy's ability. Look at Fancy's ability to shut down a stadium up north.
Yeah.
But in Accra, that same stadium is up for conversation. Who can fill the stadium in Accra? Yeah. But Fancy is doing like this,
hands down,
and smashing it.
And he will come to Accra. Fact is, Fancy Kadam will come to Accra and may not even be able to sell, the stadium. Okay, National Theatre, or let's even look at a smaller venue of the Dome,
because the concentration if it's smaller, of the fan base, listenership varies. So please, I love the agenda. 3 Music TV, big conversation. We love Play Ghana.
It's amazing.
This has been an expose into the data available, the shortcoming, the potholes, where we see future problems, how we can prepare to mitigate against those problems. Quality being a big one. I keep saying it. When you are jamming on your playlist and some of our Ghanaian songs drop, the Vim 2 drops. No be me, DJs, radio hosts, go and ask all of them. We need to get better with our sound. We need to get better with our sound. We need to do it and make it world standard. Otherwise, the good songwriting, the fun punchlines, and the lyrics will have a short lifespan. There's a reason why other music stays in our system for a very long time, because when that bass hits, it touches your soul. Please, let's make sure that we are building the ecosystem as we push for Play Ghana. Not just pushing for Play Ghana in an isolation of all these problems. Like Shatta said, let us put the focus on doing your thing and doing it well. If you are an up-and-coming artist, if you are an already established artist, and you add the quality, you add the hard work, you do the marketing. When I open Spotify, I see your face, not Davido's face. That is what's in Nehiano. Don't do a billboard in Accra, but you are not on my phone. Because where you have put out your board in Accra, I might never pass there. Please, this is the gospel of the Lord.
Thanks be to God. Guys, before we go, I wanted us to say shouts to a few of our listeners and our viewers, right? So there's a thing I do that I've said that when I go out and then these people approach me, I just like to write down their names. So shouts to Gad Odoi Aled from University of Mines and Technology, Samuel Annan, who is a creative entrepreneur, and a Jakoma from Adenta. Jakoma says she listens to us every single day. Shouts to you. We really appreciate you. Thank you.
My name is Cyril. I've had a silver Lenny Lomote and Chantel Yeboah with me. This has been the big conversation. A quick one delving into our Play Ghana agenda and exactly how we can make it succeed together as one Ghana. I'm out. Peace.
Have a good weekend.